Hey Roberto, here I am. Okay, a little video here. So I think this is the best way to communicate since I can't seem to get you in person over here. Let me get this adjusted right. Okay, so what I did here, this is, this one is where the trench needs to go for the electric line. It's going to run right under here, and the island will be mounted over in this section. I put this here just because I'm trying to give myself an idea of how far out it's going to come. I believe, according to the specs, it's only 2 feet. And then this much is going to be over an overhang of the courts for the benches. I'm sorry, for the bar stools. So that still leaves me, you know, a good 3 feet walkway. But again, I want to see it in person. I could probably figure this part out, but what I'm having a hard time with is where I want it here, because because the door opens this way, and I'm concerned about it. You know, I don't want to walk in and boom, run right into the island here. So I'm really concerned about how far the wine fridge is going to come out and what kind of a walkway I'm going to have here. And then also, because the dishwasher will be here once it's opened, you know, is it going to hit the island? I can't have that. So those are the things I need to figure out. Okay, so one thing is this outlet needs to be cut through. Somewhere, I'm guesstimating right around here should be the range. I don't think this section is going to be a whole lot different. So the range should be right around here, and I'm assuming this is probably going to fall within those 12-inch uppers, and I need this cut through, I need this cut through the back of the cabinet so that the electrician can mount it to the cabinet and put the transformer in here, and also use the outlet for the range hood that will eventually go here. So I need that outlet, and I need it to be inside of the cabinet, cut into the cabinet. This one is going to be backsplash. This one is backsplash, 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 all of that. This one is for the refrigerator, so that one stays as it is. This is going to be the bench area. So, right, so there's going to be a bench here. Right here, there's going to be the drawers that pull out, and up here is the bench, and then the wine fridge is going to go over here, and it's going to plug into that. But I'm not sure if I want the wine fridge and the cabinet above it to be centered on this wall, or if I want it snug to where the bench ends, or I may want to push the bench out a little bit and put it over here. But then I'm concerned what it's going to be like when I open the door. I don't want it, you know, constantly, it needs to open a little bit more than just, you know, coming straight in like this. That's not good for an entry door. It's got to be able to come over a little bit. So that's why I'm saying, you know, don't mount this yet until I'm here and can eyeball it. Even, you know, because probably wherever I put the lower cabinet, which is really just an outline because the bar fridge is going there, I'll probably center the cabinet above that, the upper cabinet, but I'm not quite sure yet. So this I'd prefer not to be mounted yet. The drawers, probably not mounted either. Really, if you could just hold off on this whole section of it. I'd like it to be built, assembled, and in place so that when I get back in town, I can take a look and, whoop, going the wrong way there. I can take a look and, oh my gosh, there we go. And just give approval on that, all right? Okay, that stays where it is. That's for the fridge. I'm hoping and praying that, again, the range is right around here, that it can be plugged in. This wire, this is the dishwasher wire, and my electrician's not here yet, so he's not going to be here yet. So And the dishwasher, if you remember, is being moved from here to here. So this wire is going to have to end up being extended over to here. So I need that wire cut through the cabinet. And if I remember, let me guess, I'm thinking they're just going to splice into that and put it in conduit and run it in the cabinets up under over to where it needs to be. But that can't be, I don't think that should be buried. I'm not an electrician. I'm not a general contractor. I'm just trying to think this through to the best I can. But I know, I mean, they could probably make a new wire, I'm guessing, from this source of electric. Maybe that would be neater. I don't know. If you know better, please counsel me on this. But in my head, I'm thinking that's the dishwasher wire. So that needs to be over here because the dishwasher is going to be over here. But if a new wire can be run from there, then, you know, this could be buried. But I don't know that. And my electrician was not able to get over here and talk to me about this before I left town. So just to err on the side of caution, I say we make sure this is, you know, seen, that it's accessible, that wire is still accessible. Now, that hole under it, I'd really like that hole to be, you know, I don't want a hole. I don't want bugs to be able to crawl in from the block. That's a huge hole there. And the guy I've got, you know, he's done so much over here. Can we please put some putty on that or something? Some spray foam? I don't know, something just to seal that. I really don't want that hole like that in the block. Other thing, you had mentioned oh, never mind. I think that was when you were going to have a plumber over here, and I don't think you ever managed to get a plumber. You had that other guy come over. Other than that, you know, JT has been doing a great job. He's actually a client of mine. He's buying a house. He's a really handy guy, and he's been out of work, so he's starting his new job soon. But he's the one that's done all this work, and I think he's done a really good job. You know, and I keep adding things to it, and now I'm thinking, shit, now I'm thinking to do these holes too, because I don't know where the cabinets are going to end. I don't know how far down they're going to come. And then there's the question of the baseboard. You know, can you guys help me out and finish the job to the actual finish? You know, after the cabinets go in, there's still going to be work that I need done. So, you know, I'm looking for some guidance on that topic from you. And, you know, like the ceiling, paint, this is all, you know, messed up from the old layout. So I'm definitely leaning on you for that. Personally, I really think we should have tiled this space to make it all level. So I don't know, I guess you just use shims and put shims all over to make it level. I don't know, 2x4s or something, but I really wish we would have just tiled that, to be honest. I should have went with my gut on that. Damn, that's a big hole too. I don't like these big holes in the wall being exposed like that. Anyway, I put the tape, I tried to pick in between, right in the center of an existing tile. So it's still going to be 2 tiles, two planks, but hopefully he doesn't need to go any further than that. And remember, there's extra tile out in the closet, out the patio to the side. There's an exterior closet outside, and that's where there's more tile. And you know what? There might be grout in there as well. I don't know. Let me think. What else was it I wanted to tell you about? Oh, the poles. I've got 3 different sizes here. All right. I've got, this is the large. I've got large, medium, and small. And there's a lot of extra because I went back tonight to get some, and then I found these. I didn't see these before, so I didn't know they had the small ones for the poles. And when I came in here, was it today, earlier when I was here, and I was over here looking at the cabinets, some of these cabinets that got put together, and like this one, I mean, that's so small, the ones I have don't fit in there. So I'm really happy I found these, so the small one will go in these little spaces, in the little drawers. So what I did, so we've got, just to show you, if you have to explain it to Pedro or whoever's coming next. All right, so large, medium, small. Small is 1.5 inches, medium is 5.5 inches, large is 7 inches. And that's the whole bar. You know, if you look at the measurements, it tells you the space, but if you look at what it says on the bag, it tells you the space in between the handles, where it attaches, not the handles, but where it attaches. I measured the whole pole, all right? So the whole width is what this is. The 7-inch one, obviously, the biggest one, medium and small. So what I did was I came in here and I've got it marked, all right? So medium, you can see medium, medium, large, large, medium, 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 large, 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 large. This big drawer, it does not get 2 as shown, it gets 1 large in the middle. These little drawers, they get the small, or no, wait, those get the medium, those are bigger drawers, oh, sorry. The smaller ones, these small drawers get 3 small, those small drawers get 3 small. So I went through here and I tried to be really thorough so there was no confusion. Like, remember, this is a, I'm gonna write it on here. This is where I want the cookie sheet. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is where I want the spice rack, and this is where I want the cookie sheet cabinet. So the cookie sheet cabinet opens up, the spice rack pulls out, and it's got shelves built into it. But these are small, and these are medium. This one's mounted at the top, right? Horizontal. This one is mounted vertical, like, because it's a cabinet, it has to open up. So I did this, again, I tried to be really, really thorough. I made a note up here about the electrical cut through that needs to be in there. I scratched out, I don't want the handle over here. I want it on this side. I want it to open this way, not the other way as it's shown. You know, this proof shows that it's 2 different cabinets. It's not, it's one. It shows a drawer and then a cabinet under it is what it shows, and that's not what it is. So I set that down here, and there's nothing that's going up here. That was a mistake on the girl proofing. And then, okay, the island. So on the island, 1 large handle on the bottom, 3 large on the drawers, and then both of these are medium. And they should have the trash cans too. And even on here, I still corrected it again. So just 1 large one in the middle, 7 inches, and these 2 drawers get the mediums. So yeah, so don't mount this because I'm just not sure how it's all gonna fall together. And don't put the island in place. And I wrote that on here. I wrote, please do not mount any of this, but I want, please, all of these mounted and all of these mounted, please. All of this assembled and put in place. All of this assembled and put in place. And when I get back in town, I'll be able to come over here Wednesday and approve it. And I'd love it if, you know, whenever you can meet me over here or whoever can, and we can get it in place. All right. And I kind of showed it on here that the trench is going from under the cabinetry over here, under, it has to go under the island, okay? And then they'll run it under there. They'll put an outlet on each side, and they'll put an outlet in the middle for the microwave, okay? And I still don't know who I'm gonna have install the microwave and the dishwasher. So I'd be curious to see what your guy says for that. Since he's already been here and looked at everything and quoted $1,600 to do all that other stuff, I'd like to know him or somebody what they would charge to come over and install just the microwave and the dishwasher, okay? And actually a range hood as well. I need to buy a range hood. So a thin range hood. And I think that's it. That's it. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it. I don't know if you've been over here. This is what he's got done at this point. So he's moving along, but I'm glad he's got the plans now, so that should make the job a little bit easier. And JT will finish this off, and I'll have him paint that. This is all going to get the granite on top of there. And the tile, you know, the tile is going to run all along here because the countertop is just going to go there. Tile, that's what I wanted to say to you. So the tile, I came over here, and that's why the paperwork ended up missing, because I accidentally shuffled it up into my paperwork. So if you can see this, I get to focus a little better. I came in here and measured all of this space. So I've got all the measurements, and I've got my idea of the tile that I want, and it's going to be, it's those sheets. It's actually, it's a herringbone mosaic sheet. They're 12 by 13 inch sheets, and that's what I'm going to want on this whole wall, all the way down here, all the way over into the L. But this section is going to be an accent tile, something different. And then this whole wall is going to be a different tile, probably the same tile as what I'm doing here. So this will be more like a subway tile, but this, and it's a larger subway tile. I want to say they're like 4 by 12 inches. I already bought the samples. And this is going to be the mosaic sheets, the 12 by 13 inch sheets going all through this space. So I'll get the measurements and let you know what it is. Oh, but I do, in this section, like I said, it'll be subway tile. They're actually, I'm sorry, they're 3 by 12 inches. And this will be like a herringbone pattern. So I know there's more cuts in that. So this section over the stove will be herringbone, and then this wall over here will probably just be like staggered or brick, something like that. These sheets are herringbone, but I was thinking about turning them on their sides so the waves, they look different. But anyway, that's that. I'll give you the square footage. It is glass tile. I know that's a little harder to cut. So I'd love to know what you would quote for that. And I'm also thinking about getting tile on the front of this, but I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. So that's that. Thank you very much. I hope this was helpful. I will upload this and share it with you on YouTube, okay? Renovating is so much fun. Yay! I am happy. Progress. We're getting there step by step. Thank you so much for your help. I'm just a phone call away if you need anything, okay? Thanks. Bye.